Want to take your career to the next level? Whether you are just starting out or looking to make a big leap, the right connections can open doors you never imagined. Today, I'm sharing the top 5 networking tips that can supercharge your career growth. Let's dive in. Be genuinely curious. Why it matters. The foundation of meaningful networking isn't pitching yourself, it's being present and interested in others. People can sense when you're engaging just to get something. Genuine curiosity creates connection, trust, and often leads to unexpected opportunities. The most memorable conversations are those where both sides feel heard and valued. What it looks like. Being genuinely curious means asking thoughtful questions, not just to fill time, but to really learn about someone. Examples include: how did you get into your field? What's something you've worked on recently that you're proud of? What challenges have shaped your career the most? What's the most exciting trend you're following right now? These open ended questions go beyond small talk and show true engagement. How to practice it. Listen to understand, not to reply. Let them talk without jumping in with your own story. Reflect and respond. Refer back to what they said. It shows attentiveness. Be present. Avoid distractions. Make eye contact, nod, and affirm their insights. Common mistake to avoid: don't treat networking like a transaction. If your only goal is to get a favor or referral, it shows. Instead, focus on learning that alone can lead to lasting professional relationships. Pro tip: the best networkers aren't always the most outgoing, they're great listeners. Your curiosity is your superpower. Use it to uncover shared interests, values, and future opportunities. Tip number 2: give before you ask. Why it matters. One of the biggest mistakes in networking is reaching out only when you need something. Strong networks are built on reciprocity. When you offer value first, without expecting immediate return, you build trust, goodwill, and long-term credibility. People remember those who help, not just those who ask. What it looks like. Giving doesn't always mean a huge gesture. Often, it's the little things that make the biggest impression. Share a helpful article, podcast, or tool relevant to their interests. Congratulate them on a recent achievement or post. Introduce them to someone in your network. Offer feedback or encouragement on something they're working on. Even a kind message checking in can go a long way. How to practice it. Research before reaching out. Learn about their work and interests, then tailor what you give. Look for quick wins. Do they need support? Visibility? Insight? Step in where you can. Make it personal. A generic message won't have the same impact as something thoughtful and specific. Common mistake to avoid: don't treat giving as a means to an end. If it feels calculated, it loses its power. The goal isn't to earn favors, it's to build authentic relationships based on mutual value. Giving should be part of your mindset, not just your strategy. Pro tip: networking is like planting seeds. When you give first, you nurture relationships that will grow and bear fruit over time, sometimes in unexpected ways. People are much more likely to help you when they've already seen you help others. Tip number 3: follow UP the right way. Why it matters. First impressions are important, but lasting impressions are made in the follow-up. After a great conversation, people often forget to reconnect, missing a huge opportunity to turn a casual interaction into a meaningful relationship. Timely, thoughtful follow-up shows you were present, appreciative, and professional, and it keeps the door open for future collaboration. What it looks like. A good follow-up is short, specific, and sincere. You're not writing an essay, you're just reinforcing the connection. For example, it was great chatting at backslash event name. I really enjoyed hearing your take on backslash specific topic. Dot. Thanks again for taking the time to speak with me today. Your insights on backslash project industry were incredibly helpful. I appreciated our conversation about backslash shared interest. Looking forward to staying in touch. Send it via LinkedIn, email, or whatever platform you connected on. How to practice it. Follow up within 24 to 48 hours. That's when your conversation is still fresh. Reference something specific. It shows you were engaged and attentive. Add light value. If relevant, include a helpful article or resource related to your conversation. Keep it warm and natural. Avoid being overly formal, it's a human interaction. Common mistake to avoid. Don't wait too long, or worse, skip the follow-up altogether. And avoid sending generic messages like, let's stay in touch, without context. That leaves no impression. The right follow-up creates a reason to continue the relationship. Pro tip. Treat follow-ups as a habit, not an afterthought. A single message can turn a 5-minute chat into a long-term connection, opportunity, or even mentorship. Tip number 4. Diversify your network. Why it matters. It's easy to fall into the trap of only networking within your immediate circle, same industry, same job title, same background. But real growth happens when you expand beyond that comfort zone. A diverse network exposes you to new ideas, industries, perspectives, and unexpected opportunities. It also makes you more adaptable, creative, and well-informed. What it looks like. Diversifying your network means intentionally connecting with people from different industries or fields, professionals at various career levels, entry to executive, individuals from different cultures, backgrounds, and geographies, those with alternative career paths, entrepreneurial journeys, or non-traditional roles. These connections bring fresh insights and sometimes game-changing referrals or collaborations. How to practice it. Attend events outside your domain. Step into conferences or webinars you wouldn't normally go to. Reach out across roles. Connect with marketers, engineers, analysts, even if you're not in their field. Leverage online communities. Join LinkedIn groups, Reddit forums, or Slack spaces around diverse interests. Be intentional. If everyone in your network looks or thinks like you, start branching out. Common mistake to avoid. Don't only network up with people more senior than you. Peer connections and those near to the field can be just as valuable. Avoid building an echo chamber of the same perspectives. Diversity fuels innovation. Pro tip. When your network is diverse, you gain access to information and opportunities that won't show up in your usual circles. It also makes you a better connector, someone who can bridge people across industries and roles. Tip number 5. Be consistent, not just intentional. Why it matters. Networking isn't a one-off activity, it's a long-term investment in building genuine relationships. Many people start networking with great enthusiasm, but without consistency, those connections fade. By making networking a regular habit, you create a sustainable professional network that continues to grow and support you throughout your career. What it looks like. Being consistent in your networking doesn't mean overwhelming your contacts, but rather making a conscious effort to stay engaged regularly. Here's how. Send a quick check-in message every few months. Share a relevant article or insight when you come across something they might like. Attend networking events regularly, even if it's just a casual meetup. Congratulate contacts on milestones like promotions or new projects. Be proactive in offering help, even when you're not in need. This creates a steady flow of value and keeps you top of mind. How to practice it? Schedule it. Set reminders to touch base with key contacts monthly or quarterly. Keep it light. Networking doesn't always need to be formal. A casual, "how's it going?" message can go a long way. Stay engaged on social media. Like, comment, and share posts of people in your network to keep the connection alive. Set realistic goals. Aim to connect with at least one new person or touch base with one current contact each week. Common mistake to avoid: don't wait until you need something to reconnect. A common mistake is only reaching out when you have a specific ask. Networking is about building a relationship over time, not just using it as a tool when you need help. Pro tip: consistency builds trust and reliability. The more consistently you show up, whether through small messages or regular check ins, the more your network will perceive you as a reliable, engaged professional. Networking isn't about collecting contacts, it's about building real connections. Start small, stay genuine, and keep showing up. Which of these tips will you try first? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more career growth tips.